Michael Joyce asks, this area is sore, moderate to very tender on each QL insertion, pointing to the transverse process, at places ropey and slack. I feel some compression around T12 and L4. From time to time, there'd be a sharp sensation at horizontally radiating pain from L4 to the right hip when I flex my right leg at the hip. Pain is sometimes alleviated, but only temporary when I give my hip a posterior tilt. On nights when I feel rather intensely, I curl up on my left and press an ice cube deep along the lateral and anterior border. It dulls the pain and is always my secret hope that the needed blood and nutrients are rushing to my aid. But I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm beginning to lose hope in this particular method. And this person also is a Tai Chi teacher, self-defense coach, and a massage therapist too. And what I gave him for advice to start off with was with the iliacus and the psoas muscle, to concentrate on those, of course, and the gluteus medius, because the gluteus medius is one of the bigger muscles for the lower back region, so it can refer pain in that area. So it's right. There's 3 different trigger points for the gluteus medius. There's a lateral one, medial one, and even more medial one. So the one that's really close to the sacrum area, right where the sacrum and the iliac crest, right where that meets that little divot there, that's one of the major trigger points to treat for that area. And the problem is most people with the iliacus, I mean, they treat, if they are going to do anything with the psoas, they'll treat that, but they don't typically go down to there, because what he was saying is he has some relief when you posterior tilt with his pelvis, and that's what the action with the iliacus, so it might help with those areas then. But also again with the psoas, you want to treat that. And then Michael responded about that he's not sure if anybody around the area will perform the psoas treatment, but what you can do is perform it yourself. But you weren't sure about that doing it yourself, but I'll just show you. So what you want to do is you want to find the rectus abdominis. So the rectus abdominis here, and never push on that area for the psoas. But what you're going to do is you're going to slide here, and rectus abdominis right here, and the navel. So the navel is right here, and you have to go here and never above, because again here is the liver area. You don't want to push on that, of course, or any of the other organs. So that's why I just always use the navel as a landmark. But what we're going to do is we're going to find, again, the rectus abdominis, and if you can't feel it, you have them kind of tense up, and then when you relax, but that's that little divot right there. And a way to treat the psoas is what you're going to do is you're going to kind of lean forward, kind of bend forward, and push in at the same time. You might not be able to get it all the way, but it's another option to treat that area. In the iliacus, what you're going to do is you're going to find the iliac crest here, and the ASIS, anterior superior iliac spine. So with the ASIS, you're going to kind of push inwards, but you're going to hook it out. So you're going to hook it out. That's where the trigger points are for the iliacus. And those will typically go down to the groin region for referrals. So again, with the psoas major and the iliacus, those are considered the iliopsoas group. But treat all those. But again, always the navel, rectus abdominis, don't push on there, but it's a little divot. I mean, you can feel a little ridge. That's where you're going to start to push. And there's a few different trigger points for the psoas. So the ones that are up here, the navel and just a little bit down, that's going to typically go to your lower back area, typically. And then the ones where you go down, it can actually go to your groin region. It can refer pain down to that area. So again, with the strain counter strain, you can find a tender area, and what you're going to do is, after you find that tender area, slowly lean forward to a more relaxed state and just hold it there for a few minutes. So that's a way to treat it if you don't want to cause yourself a lot of discomfort. So again, you're going to press, hold, and then slowly flex, and the pain should get a lot less, but you can hold it there for a few minutes. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to treat that area to more of a relaxed state is what you're trying to do. But you said that you, in your opinion, is cryotherapy My using ice directly on the insertion of the QL in hamstrings, anything. Um, yeah, with the ice and the cryotherapy, that can definitely help. But they say with in the first 48 to 72 hours, you're supposed to use mostly just ice, and then after that, you can use more contrast method. So you can use ice for a little while, then heat for a little while too. But with the ice, it's a nice idea to just keep going over that area. And what you're supposed to do with cryotherapy is you're just the ice cube over that area. But once you really can't feel much anymore, then you stop then. So that's the point of stopping with cryotherapy then. Let me see what else. So that's my advice for that. And anybody else that has any kind of recommendations, anything, please let this person know and help them out as much as possible. Especially fellow massage therapists, got to stick together and help each other out. Even though psoas and it's kind of an evil word with most people, but again, it's one of the major postural muscles in the body, and we gotta help support it as much as possible. So again, leave the comments in the section below. Talk to you later. Bye.